Hey everyone, hi, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips basically on running your business from home. Yeah, so if you're like me who started her business, without the major funds, so basically you don't have that much of capital to like buy, rent or build an office space, you definitely have to work from your home remotely with your team and things like that. So I'm going to share with you guys some tips that I won't even say that I've been using, like it just naturally comes to me. So like I'm just saying it from my experience, straight from my head, and yeah, I hope it helps you guys. So the first thing I'll say is to always be open-minded to different online platforms. Like make use of online platforms like Just Forms, Wix, Google Forms. If you want to use Google Forms, I prefer Just Forms though because it has more features and more templates. Telegram is beautiful for business activities. It is mad. Like you can classify your messages into folders, different groups. You can actually share your screen. You can have like the way Zoom is. You can have video calls with your team members, share your screen on your phone or your laptop. You can record meetings. Another thing that you would like to use is Notion. Notion is a scheduling planning app that you can use with your team members. Though you have to pay to be able to have like teams to be able to collaborate on Notion. You can use AnyDo for like tasks and scheduling. Also, that one you can have teams on them and it's free, but it's not as detailed as Notion. Notion is like way bigger. Like it has a lot of other features and it's very beautiful. But AnyDo is a substitute, or you can use AnyDo. And also making use of Gmail to send files and Google Drive to store documents that can easily be accessed by your team members if you just share the link with them. Another thing I would say is to have a timetable. The timetable is not necessary for your team members. Your team members have the sole responsibility of coming up with their own personal timetable to accommodate their work. You would have to do a timetable for yourself in order to be able to manage and run your business. When I mean do a timetable, I mean I'm going to wake up at this time, from this time to this time I'm going to do my exercise, from this time to this time I'm going to eat, then I'm going to resume work. Now when you're resuming work, you would have a to-do list that you've done the night before. Let's say your work hours is from 9 to maybe like 5, however you want it to be, or 9 to 12 depending on the day. You can make it as flexible as you want. I mean, you're an entrepreneur, it's your business, you get. So you basically I use AnyDo to like schedule my task for the day, specific tasks for that 5 hours that I've created for work. When it's time for me to work, I stand up from my bed, I dress up like as if I'm going to work, and I sit down on my table and my chair and do my work. Sadly enough, where I'm staying currently, there's no table and chair, but I do have my center table in the living room and the sofa I'm sitting on. So this is where I usually do most of my work. I leave the bed in the room and I come work here. The reason why you do that is so that your mind is not accustomed to the bed, you won't feel too relaxed, and you have the drive to actually do the work you're supposed to do. You need to actually have that office feel and office environment in order for you to concentrate and actually do what you're supposed to do. When it's time to sleep, then you can go back to the bed, or when it's your siesta time or your time to chill, you can go out, take a walk, do whatever you want to do, as long as you plan it out in your timetable. There's one thing that I always want to say is, even if you're doing remote working with your team members, you should be able to accommodate outings. You can have like park events or just go out to the beach with your team members, just to like, so that they can see each other, and know that yes, they're not working on their own, they are working as a team. So they can see their team members, can go to like a restaurant, eat, have dinner, something like that, something recreative that can bring everyone together as a team. So those are my tips, very short and simple and direct, straight to the point. So those are my tips on and all these scheduling and task apps, Google Calendar, they all have notifications on them, so you can easily get notifications on your phone, to remind you of what to do when it's time to do it, things like that. And anytime I have meetings, I usually use Google Calendar to like schedule my meetings, put it, I have meeting with this person by this time on this platform, like that. Okay, so so that's all that I have for you guys. I don't get so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.